Yep, it is a strategy. He has to win. Ponomariov only needs a draw. He'll be happy with that. It's 20 past, and I think we are just about to kill off. Here they go. They shake hands, and they're off. And look at this B3.
Oh, my God.
Any old iron.
How often we see that?
Wow. But Ponomariov reacts instantly. I like this. I like the fact that he wasn't thrown off.
Well, remember, he only has 4 minutes, so he better keeps the pace. Otherwise, he'll just lose on time.
Right. Okay. So... Okay, he has to play a lot quicker than Dubov. But Dubov, in my opinion, you have to maintain that minute advantage if you can. You've got to play quickly. Dubov's quite... I like this, though. He's not being too committal. And what it means is that Ponomariov, you know, Dubov can play till the end here. And there's no increment, is there, in this?
Yes,
there is an increment.
But only after move 60.
Right.
That is starting move 61. They start getting 3 seconds every move.
Right.
Not until then, though.
So you've got to get to move 60 with 4 minutes only. That's already tough.
Well, you know, this type of opening, the B3 starting move, it's called the Larsen opening. It has the reputation of not terribly ambitious. It's kind of taking your opponent out of book and kind of let's play middle game from move 1 almost. Has a little bit of theory, but there are just so many ways for black to equalize. Of course, there are some traps to avoid also, but as we've seen in the game so far, black is doing just fine. Nothing major going on. Wow, this is a first kind of unusual move, right?
So,
knight g5.
c5 was played by Ponomariov. We've had a flurry of move, we can see that. Knight g5, so just getting some control over e4. But I think, again, the important thing is not to get something decisive here with white, but just keep that time advantage. Ponomariov now thinking, so Dubov, well, we've had a big exchange in the center. We'll just bring that up. We can see that.
I think we can follow the game actually on the left board since things are happening
so quick.
fast.
We won't go
it's really hard to do real variations and analysis here. I think we can just do impressions. White has 2 bishops at the moment, but it's a relatively closed position, although it's opening up.
Well, I like this by Ponomariov playing a5 here, trying to get a pass pawn. He achieves that well.
Oh, look at that. The knight is coming to e6 and then to c5.
Well, I like this very much.
I like Pono's chances here. Of course, the only issue is his time.
Yeah.
He's behind on the clock by a minute. Well, it's not his fault. That's how it started. And now it is White's turn in this position. White, if he wants something, eventually must play f4. Probably not right away, but eventually.
Okay, so he's putting the rook into d5, and he's trying to create some pressure on the backward d pawn. Maybe that's his only chance here, but simply bishop f8, and he's played it. And breaking this down is
I see an idea for White. Maybe to double up with the bishop and
f4.
Look at that and have a battery on that long diagonal. So in this moment, it would be a major blunder, I think, to take on f4.
Because of queen c3.
Allowing queen c3 and a battery and then checkmate in the corner with the queen. So black now has to be really careful. Maybe that bishop f8 move wasn't as accurate after all. Maybe it was better and more accurate.
My God.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe he can play
rook
queen
e5
c3.
and rook e5.
No, but maybe rook e5, e takes f4, no?
Wow, look at that. Wow. Well, it's not so clear. Maybe knight a4 or knight e4.
No, f6, but this is great for Dubov. All he has to do is take. But
what is he thinking about? He must
got to take
and then think, then look around.
Bishop g7, queen takes g6, and
yeah, wow.
Rook e6, queen g5.
Queen f6, maybe queen f queen
g7. Okay, so this is an interesting.
And take everything. White seems to win a pawn. Maybe it's temporary.
This a pawn is. Boom shakalaka.
This
Rook
is
takes d6. This is a great move.
Beautiful move. The bishop cannot take because queen takes queen checkmate.
I like this a lot. Rook takes d6. He saw it quick.
3 back pawns hanging.
Rook e6. Okay, so Ponomariov now defending, but look at he looks calm, cool as a cucumber.
Let's do a pawn count here. White has still 6 pawns, black only 5, and White can maybe capture another pawn, but the e4 pawn also hanging.
Well, why not e takes f4 here? Quite simple. Well, e5.
The e4 pawn was hanging, so that's why I guess he moved it forward.
With what? The rook?
Yeah.
Oh no, because I was thinking rook f6, bishop f6, knight e4, bishop f3, pinning.
Oh, pinning.
But maybe bishop c5 check, king f1, this is what I was looking at, but maybe he gets out of it. Anyway, Dubov.
So still equal pawns now.
But.
Exactly. Bishop f3, bishop d5 check.
Right.
Dangerous f-pawn, pair of bishops. But look at, not only white has a dangerous pawn on f6, black has also on a5. And that pawn can start running real... Wow. Black gave up on that idea.
Well, hold on a second. Oh no, it doesn't quite work. I thought f7 check straight away might do the business. Rook e1 maybe, or king f1, yes. So just
king f1 normal.
I like that move.
Yep,
yeah.
Indeed. Block
Keeping
that
control.
pawn with king e2. I like white's chances here.
I agree.
Still up on the clock, not by a full minute anymore, only about 25 seconds or so. But I like the two bishops.
Wow, what a little move.
That would be
Dubov.
a big upset.
Huge.
You realize that? If Dubov would win. And Ponomariov is getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
I can tell how he's looking at the clock, looking back at the board. He looks nervous.
He does, and his position is smellier than some of my socks. And I tell you what, I'm struggling to find a plan. Well, king f7, bishop d5 check. I blast out in a second.
Oh my God!
Knight
this
e6,
bad.
and then simply just rounding up that e-pawn looks like.
Well, of course, the bishop may still protect it from h6 or c5, but no matter what, bishop d5 looks very tempting. We have to admit, and then maybe bringing the rook to d4 and then to e4.
I have another idea. How about this? Bishop d5 check, knight e6, then c5 for white.
He played king e2. No rush. At the same time, it's no rush because the bishop d5 is not going anywhere. White can make it the next move or the move after.
My idea is I wanted to maintain the pin, and after bishop d5 check, if you play knight e6, c5, you take, I play bishop c4, and there's no defense against rook d7 check.
I think white has many good ways here.
Well, he's won the pawn.
Including the one he chose. White has an amazing position.
He's got 30 seconds
I don't
extra.
think Ruslan will survive this. I really don't think so.
Okay, so...
Bishop e5, or there's so many good moves here, I think, for white. Of course, it's easy for us to talk. They have a lot at stake. A lot of money.
This is worth about...
Not just money, but also... potentially winning the World Championship.
Yeah.
Or the World Cup, at least for now.
Bishop e5, there you go. Beautiful centralization.
Of course, black still has a dangerous pass pawn on the a file, so it's not all over yet.
But it's looking desperate, I must say. Ponomariov, 46 seconds. Rook d8, but bishop c7 quite simply.
Wow.
And rook bishop b6.
Wow, it's almost over.
It's got to be gone.
It's almost over.
Ponomariov.
The c-pawn will start running.
Anything can happen. He's only got 58 seconds. Is he going to get nervous? I'm nervous just looking at it.
I bet Ruslan will regret the early draws, the quick draws he had in some of the games earlier
rook
today.
d3. Just nice stuff by Dubov, keeping control.
And of course, as we know, both of them are excellent blitz players. In the recent World Blitz Championship, Ponomariov tied for second, while Dubov finished 7th.
But look at this, Susan. It's 36 seconds versus 34 seconds. It's going to become...
Wow, only 34 seconds. Wow.
Bishop c7, well, he's got...
b6. No, bishop
f4.
from h6 checkmate, almost.
Rook takes c7.
Yes.
And that's all. That's game. Bishop h6 is winning.
Yes, it is. He's shaking his head.
Oh, he's furious,
wow.
Ponomariov. Knight d4 check, but it's only a check.
Only one of it.
And that's it, 22 seconds. But Dubov with only 13 seconds. He's got to play on.
Bishop h6.
Rook d8. He's given up.
Wow, what a game. What a game. The 17-year-old Dubov went through to round 3. What an upset.
Unbelievable.
What an upset. I think, wow, I guess Ruslan will regret the early draws.
Yeah, the strategy didn't pay off. He tried to take black in the last round thinking he could hold it.
No, actually, he didn't have a choice.
Oh, he didn't have a choice.
No, he didn't know which hand had the black or white pawn. So it was a matter of luck. But what a dramatic finish. Went all the way to Armageddon. And finally, the Russian 17-year-old went through to round 3.
Incredible. So we've had a long day here.